A lot of times as a creator, you face these eras of highs and lows. There's that moment where you're flying high and you feel confident because everything seems to be working, and then the next moment it all just seems to crash down and you feel stuck. You end up asking yourself, is this even for me? You're not alone. In this video, I'll be sharing some thoughts and tips that I personally found helpful. When feeling self-doubt, I find that most oftenly it comes from simply forgetting why you are pursuing and making art in the first place. A solution to this that I personally put into practice is to write yourself a list of reasons why, and to put this list in a place that is visible for you or somewhere where you'll know where to find it. Emotions have a certain balance. When you experience sadness, you are capable of feeling happiness because you have something to compare it to. Same with lightness and darkness. If you didn't have darkness, there would be no purpose to light. Similarly, you have creativity and burnout. When you're feeling burnt out, know that the wheel is always turning and you'll eventually be creative again. So when you're in that high phase of purpose and creativity, write a list of reasons for your future self to read when you are feeling burnt out and are full of self-doubt. And you can write these lists for everything. A couple points from my list for why I want to pursue art are 1. Growing in my skills and developing my brain. 2. Art helps me reset and recharge my energy. 3. Art adds meaning into my life. 4. Art makes me think creatively. And 5. Art develops my personality and makes me more patient, resilient, and accepting. Even when doing something you love, like making art, you are going to go through rough patches where you don't always enjoy doing it. And that's normal. Having a list is what helps me stay consistent and might help you gain fulfillment in the long run as well. When you doubt yourself, it's hard to stay consistent. What if it's all for nothing and you won't achieve success anyway? Why annoy yourself and put in the effort? There's this quote I like, which goes like this: consistency doesn't guarantee that you'll be successful, but not being consistent will guarantee that you won't reach success. Also, just because something isn't working easily from the first time doesn't mean that it isn't right for you. Try again, and again, and again. Because success doesn't come to people out of ease just because they're lucky. It's because even though it was hard, they pushed through and kept trying. At this point in the painting process, I wasn't really liking the colors that I picked for the portrait. For some reason, the girl looked like she was made of porcelain or like some sort of doll. So what I did was I took a photo of the painting as it was at the moment, and then I went into my Photos app and clicked edit, and just with the simple highlighter tool turned down to like 50% opacity, which means it's like more clear. All I did was just color on top of my photo, so I ended up with these two end results. On the first one, I used more reddish tones and like darker purples and browns, and on the second, I went more with like yellower tones, I guess, going into the more beige color palette, and I liked the second way more, and so I started just doing it. And if you're ever unsure about some sort of stage in the painting process, just take a photo and play around with it online, and that way you don't ruin your painting in the process. It's a win-win all around, honestly. An important point that I also currently discovered is this: you need art in your life, period. If you're watching this video and you relate to what I'm saying here so far, then that means that you have a pull towards art. I believe that life shows us signs and gives us skills to be equipped in achieving our purpose. For some reason, you are drawn to making art. Follow that pull, because not everyone has it, and it is unique to you. Also, I feel like self-doubt can stem from your outside influences as well. I feel like not many people have this fascination and desire to create art, so they discredit its importance. And this isn't to bash people who aren't artistic, they just have a different pull. What I'm saying is that because the majority of people don't understand what goes into art, they also don't understand the value it brings for the creator. And having people with this perspective surround you can easily influence you and cause you to feel self-doubt. Surrounding yourself with people who appreciate the process of making art can really help too. That's what I want to achieve with this YouTube channel, and if you aren't subscribed yet, we're happy to have you if you'd like to join. Let me tell you this again though. You need art in your life. Drawing, painting, creating means something to you, to the point where something is missing in your life without it. Creating art affects you in so many ways that you don't even realize it half the time. I was going through a phase of self-doubt some time ago, and I stopped drawing and going to pottery class for several weeks. Life just got busy, and I would tell myself, yeah, isn't art a bit of a waste of time? What value does it really bring? You know, I just get frustrated from doing it half the time. But when I finally sat down and painted again, and went back to clay class to double check if this is even what I like, you won't believe the certainty that just flooded through me. I was like, I forgot how much I love doing this. So many aspects in my life improved again after getting back into my art making routine. It's just that after not doing it for a while, I accidentally forgot again how much it means to me. It's possible that right now you're feeling stuck because you're just out of the habit of creating and you just need to get back into the flow again. At this point, I wanted to darken the shadow areas, but I wanted to get it also exactly right. So what I did is I went to the curves and just put the brightness all the way up so I could see into the shadows. I found that hesitancy and self-doubt can also come from some form of fear. Perhaps fear of failure, fear of the unknown, and even fear of success. If this is possibly the case for you, try asking yourself, what is it that you're afraid of? What is holding you back? Listen to yourself, and based on your answer, you'll be able to work from there. There's this quote that I like. Don't be afraid of moving slowly, be afraid of standing still. A lot of times you can get discouraged because you simply don't see immediate improvement. Change is slow and seemingly unnoticeable at times. But all you need to have that small change amount to something bigger is simply time. Be patient and kind to yourself, because more often than not, you just need more time, and when you keep going, later, you'll look back and see that all that small change has added up. I believe in you and wish you all the best on your art journey. If anything in this video speaks to you, please leave a like and share your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.